Hai guys, balik lagi dengan Nahya, Alvina, dan selamat datang lagi di The Wolf Among Us. Dan selamat datang di episode yang terakhir. Let's go. Ini akan menjadi episode yang panjang karena gue akan upload kayaknya sejam durasinya. Episode 5 terakhir, Cry Wolf.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Ini dia main episode 5, Cry Wolf, serigala menangis.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Ini dia, kita ketemu Crooked Man Lair akhirnya. Di mana tempat Crooked Man? Malam hari. Kita memutuskan merokok pada episode yang lalu. It's going to be so exciting.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Ini orang yang banyak gaya nih. Pas kita mau ngambil pecahan kacanya crane.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
Apa lu buronan, Crooked Man?
Do you want a drink? Something to eat?
No, enggak. Gue mau nangkap lu. Udah.
Vivian makes a very nice, very... It's elegant.
Gue di sini cuma buat satu alasan, men. Nangkap lu.
It's lobster.
Karpasnya bodoh amat.
For one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Kasih tahu. Aha. Apa lu nggak suka?
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Oh, lu mau cooperating?
don't waste
Atau
the
lu mau
silver.
manipulasi gua, hah?
Sit down, Jersey.
Emosi banget.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
Lu membunuh cewek-cewek
You
itu.
know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith
Pura-pura nggak
and
tahu
Lily,
lagi.
the girls who worked at the pudding and pie.
Iya.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence.
Gua nggak perlu
A
bukti,
witness,
men.
perhaps.
I don't need evidence. I don't carry a badge, there's no appeals, and you're guilty until I say otherwise. That's
Gua
how this
polisi ya, men.
works.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I wish you had me dead to rights. I really do. For your own sake.
Alah,
But no, I didn't kill anyone.
gak usah sok kalem deh.
Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with
Tapi kan lu yang
internally.
nyuruh.
I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with.
Gue tahu
You
siapa yang
really
lakuin.
don't need to worry yourself further.
Gue tahu siapa.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? I hope you don't still think I did it. I have my bad habits, but manslaughter isn't one of them.
Lu.
Don't give me this employee bullshit. I
Lu
know
yang
it was
nyuruh.
you.
Lu Lu yang nyuruh, lu pusatnya, men.
What must I say to convince you that I'm innocent, dear?
Lu nggak,
Wasn't
lu
me.
cuci tangan, jadi lu
I have
nyuruh orang untuk
respect for you
membunuh.
and your job, I
Lu
really
yang
do,
ya, men.
but I'm sorry.
Pembunuhan
Simply
berencana.
can't divulge the
Berencana.
transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself.
I
As
give a
said,
damn.
I've got
I
this
got this under control. No, you're
No,
not. You're guilty
I'm
as
gonna deal with
charged.
it right
Okay?
now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Apa lo di? Mau gua bunuh juga lu, hah? Kesel banget. Apa lo? Nggak suka lo
The
sama gua?
man said he'd take care of it.
Lu-
So why don't you
gua
take
yang
the
ada
hint
dihukum di sini,
and
men.
get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Bloody Mary
Or
kan?
what? You're gonna kill me too?
Iya, iya. Gua
Go
bunuh aja lu.
ahead.
Nggak
You
peduli.
think I give a shit
Ini
anymore?
orang udah
After
nembak
what
banyak
you
orang.
did?
That's enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Wow. Ya sih dia pusat striper.
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just
Sit down now.
Gua nggak tahu apa maunya Crooked Man. Dia pasti utang juga nih.
I killed him, so what?
Bohong.
You
Lo
should've
kenapa
just
ngelakuin
kept
itu?
your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold
paham,
blood
gua
like
paham.
that.
You fucking
Nanti
asked
gue
me to
jelasin.
do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
Uh-huh.
So what do you say, Sheriff?
paham, gua
Can we
paham.
discuss terms?
Dia sama.
You can have Georgie.
Dia kira
Consider it
Crooked
a
Man bisa
gift,
ngelindungin dia padahal enggak.
ensuring our
No
continued
deals.
cooperation.
No deals. It's over, so get up.
Gua nggak mau
I'd
deal-dealan.
advise against that approach, Bigby.
Gua nggak mau
You can't
jadi
just hand me over.
budak lu.
What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover
Kan
for us.
bener.
For minor infractions, not murder.
just go
Wow.
at him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a
Ini
fuck?
juga
if
nih
I'm the
cewek
one-
pakai pita.
Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's
Enggak.
no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Lo mau
Things
kemana?
are
Lo
about
mau
to get
kemana?
unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this
I'm
shit
not
with
leaving.
you?
Gua
I'm
nggak.
not going anywhere.
Gua nggak bakal
This could
kemana-mana.
have gone so well.
Kan bener lu biang ya men. Lu pusatnya men. Crooked Man.
To speak
Gua
the
tahu lu
truth, I've never been a
Georgie.
very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Kan bener. Aduh orang manipulasi. Aduh Bloody Mary cuy. Oh udah Bloody Mary lah. Bloody Mary. Hai. Serem juga. Keluar dari kaca.
Did I miss anything good?
Aha. Ayo kita berantem
Well,
nih.
look at you, all fixed up.
Udah siap nih. Tangan gua harus. Wow. Woi, katanya mediasi lu. Bohong aja lu. Oh, berubah. Sini lu semua, sini lu. Nih, lonjok dulu, pergi nggak lu dari gua? Ayo, sini lu. Aduh, itu senjata. Wah, apaan tuh? Apaan tuh? Oh, 3 lawan 1. Maju lu semua sini. Nih, gua. Twiddle. Berisik. Au, syukurin. Lu nggak bisa gitu, Georgie. Lu cuma manusia biasa, men. Makan tuh. Enak di perut. Hah? Nggak enak lu. Bunuh cewek 2 biji nggak mau ngaku. Nggak kenal lu. Ini siapa sih? Jersey Devil apalah lu? Berisik lu, berubah nggak? Minggir lu. Gua harus ngejar mereka nih. Lu mau gua kasih ampun, ha? Udah banyak belagu banget jadi orang. Selalu bantuin gua. Aduh sorry guys, emosi. Man, y'all, I'm pissed. Let's go. Kejar.
Come on, Georgie.
Ayo kita kejar nih, come on Georgie. Apa lu?
I know.
Nggak bisa berubah ya lu, jangan lu bukan Fable ya. Kejar, let's go. Maju di sini. Oh, lu nyetir. Lu mau kemana lu berdua, ha? Lu mau kemana lu berdua? Lu bisa kabur dari dua? Gak bisa lu. Gila gua hold man. Woo! Yo, Big B is crazy yo. Wah kabur. Apa ini? Gua ngapain? Oh, waktu, let's go. Deng. Oke, quick time event. Kita harus kejar. Kalau nggak gagal, kita harus fokus. Nggak kena. To the left, to the right, to the rainbow, to the heart. Kiri. To the right. Minggir mobil. Lu nggak lihat serigala lagi lari, ha? Diam lu pada. Mana dia? Oh, dia kanan. Naik dan gedung udah gua gila. Sorry, apartemen. Wow, cepet banget. Mana? Itu dia. Tuh, kejar. Lompatin. Let's go. Lompat lagi nih. Naik. Gila, kirain gua udah super power banget ini. Udah mau akhir gua kayaknya. Oh gila, minggir mobil. Speed limit itu. Lompatin. Go. Dan. Halo. Gua di atas, siapa lagi ya? Ayo. Oh, itu Crooked. Biarin kita ngejar Georgie dulu yang penting. Kaca lu, ha? Mau mana lagi?
No.
Wow.
Take him off!
I can't.
Ayo. Come on. Come on. What? Pegangan. Wah, jumbalin gua. Wah, dia stop. Bangun, Big B. Bangun, Big B. Wah, dia ke belakang alley lah ya. Ayo, Big B, ayo dong, please. Go. Oh, dead end. Mau kemana lu?
Are you sure?
Do it!
Gak akan lu berdua kabur. Mau kemana lu?
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Gak akan gua. Naik gua. Gua gak tau gua kemana. Mana dia? Langsung kejar. Let's go, Big B. Episode terakhir gua pokoknya harus menang ini. Gua gak mau tahu. Oh, dia berhenti di rumah sendiri. Mau kemana? Hah? Crooked kabur ya? Udahlah, gak apa-apa, kita kan Georgie dulu kayaknya. Gue sudah kalem, mode normal lagi. Come on, Big B. Mari kita cek mobilnya Georgie dulu. Mungkin ada sesuatu. Ada sesuatu kah? Maybe? Nggak ada, oke. Oh, blood. Mari kita lihat darahnya. Mungkin ada sesuatu. Dia ketusuk sendiri, kenapa nyalain gua? Let's go. Mana lu, Georgie? Oke, man.
We can't stay here.
Nggak bisa. Lu mau kemana, ha?
Hang on.
Mau kemana lu, ha? Halo. Mau kemana? Nggak kuat kan lu? Ketusuk sendiri sama teman. Makanya jangan percaya sama Crooked Man. Lu dijual kan?
Hello, Big B.
Apa lu?
I hope you'd come to your senses.
Udahlah. Mau kemana lagi lu?
Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff.
Apa lagi?
Haven't you done enough?
Lu
Look
kenapa?
at him.
Lu kenapa ngelindungin
He's
dia deh?
dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
Terus?
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Disuruh kan?
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't
Kan?
that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Disuruh kan.
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty.
Kan bener disuruh sama
So he
Crooked
told
Man.
me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with.
Diancam
So
juga.
I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again.
Wow.
Cause it's not my fault.
Lu masih
We're
bertanggung
still the
jawab.
one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
Either way, lu juga
Go ahead and arrest
pembantunya.
me then.
Okay.
But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Oh.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
Tapi itu
You
ngebunuh
don't
mereka
know what the
kan.
fuck you're talking about. If I freed them,
Nah kan bener, mereka mati kalau pitanya dilepas.
what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
Wow.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me,
diancam.
if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
Wait, how is she involved in all
Gimana
this?
dia bisa masuk
This
ke
is the
ruang ini?
original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
Promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked
What
up.
the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this? You sold me out.
Welcome to the club then.
Wow.
You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours
you
to
do.
give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm
No.
sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian,
No!
wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care.
Wah, tanda-tanda nih,
I have
tanda-tanda
to
mau
forget
nyopotin
what
men.
I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Narissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Damn it!
Oh my god.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Berarti sekarang Indonesia bisa ngomong dong. This is so messed up. This is so messed up, bro. This is so messed up.
Get up.
Ow.
Get
up! Don't think so, Bigby.
Oh!
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
Don't worry about him.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks.
Okay, thank
He'll
you.
be there. Fucking asshole.
Gitu dong dari tadi.
You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright. We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
Sorry, gue tahu, man.
All right, Georgie.
I'm sorry, man. Oh! Sorry, man. Gue tahu itu rasanya sakit banget kalau misalnya didiemin. Oh, sensor. Oh my god, casan. Damn, man. Oke, sekarang kita harus kejar crooked man. I don't care anymore. Let's go, kita kejar crooked man. I don't care. Shepherd Metalwork katanya. I don't even give a damn anymore. Shepherd Metalwork. Let's go, Big B. We're gonna find him. We're gonna arrest him. Shepherd Metalwork. Ini kayaknya pabrik ya, pabrik metal maybe. Oh, kayak tempat rahasia metal. I don't know. What am I talking about? Oh, nggak tahu aku ngomong apa. Oke, kita lihat. Limosinnya crooked man. Udahlah, gue mau lihat lagi. Gue mau nyari crooked man. Udahlah, ini kacau banget. Semuanya diperbudak kayak gitu, terus dihianatin, man. Gila. Ayo, buka. Let's go, baby. Kita cari crooked man. Gak sabar nih gue. Oke, man. Sudah di dalam kita. Shepherd Metalwork. Oke. Paket, ini paket. Oh, paket semua
So
di sini
this is
ya.
where they've been sending these.
Glamour ya. Oke, kita langsung aja ke main menu. Damn. Pabrik peninggalan kayak gini ya. Oh, wow, creepy ya. Why so creepy? Siapa itu?
The big bad wolf.
Bloody Mary. Mana lo Bloody Mary? Maju lu sini kampret. Wow.
You used to be something.
Berisik lo Bloody Mary. Foto-fotonya di sini semua, coy. Paparazzi. Oh my god. What the. Wah, di paparazzi. Saya. Gila sih.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Bloody Mary, keluar lu. Mana dia? Mana Bloody Mary? Bloody Mary, sini ya. Bloody Mary. Doko nih, desko workbench. Oh, tempat worknya nih. Pelurunya buat Big B ya ini ya.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Oh god, jangan jump scare ya. Wow. Oke, fight to.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Wah, udahlah berantem coy. Sini lo berantem. Oh, lo berantem juga, ha?
I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to.
Bilang aja lo mau
I
kabur.
leave you in the capable hands of my associate.
Associate.
Finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Wow, ini
Get
udah
out of
sama-sama
my
gila.
way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Oh, gua udah banget dulu ikut pukul. Wow.
Wow, what a man.
Ow.
Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you?
Wow, gila. Wah, udah berantem sini. Maju lo sini Bloody Mary. Wah, hilang. Wah, gila ini kekuatan Mary ya. Wah, serem ini mah udah. Belakang. Let's go, Big B. Mana dia? Where are you, Bloody Mary? Mana dia? Where? Wow. Wah, dia final form. Inilah. Let's go. Di atas kayaknya. Mana dia? Jangan sampai jatuh aja dah. Ini kenapa jadi creepy kayak gini? Main mana lo? Sini lo. Gua nggak takut lo. Sini. Gue jalan. Oke, gue jalan coy. Gue manual. Oh god. Ini creepy ini men. Gila Bloody Mary bukan main-main. Hampir. Gila mainnya diam-diam kayak gini men. Wah, kacau sini men. Let's go. Jalan lagi Big B. Ayo Big B. Mana lo, maju lo. Nggak kena lo. Gak dapet. God damn it.
Where are you?
Keluar sini lo, jangan jadi pecundang. Jangan jadi pecundang udah. Wow. Wujudnya Bloody Mary men, serem banget. Wow. Ow. Itu kaca loh. Ew. Come on. Kayak gini ya. Ow. Ayo Big B, please. Come on Big B. Aduh, ditusuk udahlah. Ayo, please. Come on. I'm fighting. Lepasin gua gak? Get up. Ayo Big B, final form. Let's go. Marah mode on. Maju lu sini. Wah, banyak banget ini mah. Woi, nggak adil ini boy. Gak adil coy. Ini gak adil sumpah. Mana nih? Udahlah maju. Maju. Ow. Come on. Maju sini. Ow. Wah, keroyokan lu pada mainnya. Keroyokan ya. Aduh kena lagi. Aduh udah ngehindar lah. Ow, it hurt. Maju. Ayo. Wah. Come on. Ayo Big B. Shake. Ow. Wah, tolong. Wah, keroyokan. Ayo Big B, please. Wah, gila sih. Ayo dong, jangan mati. Yoi, ini final form gue men, fix ini gue jadi serigala men. Maju lu semua, sini lu juga. Mati lu pada. Mati lu semua jadi kaca lu. Udahlah. Lu gak bisa sama raksasa Big B men. Ini fight. Wah, ini sakit men. Tolonglah, lu nggak usah macem-macem, udahlah, mati lu semua. Aduh sakit men. Macem-macem lu mau gua sini lu Mary. Oh itu yang asli ya? Oh itu yang asli ya? Mana? Oh yang asli, Oh, wah banyak banget. Wah ini sampai kapan men? Banyak banget. Nyari yang asli men, mana yang asli? Oh, kita bakal roar, Kamehameha. Mana yang asli? Urusan gua gila lu pada macam-macam mau sih. Pecah lu pada. Oh itu lu aslinya. Maju lu sini, maju lu. Gak usah kabur lu. Let's go Bibi, kejar nih orang. Au. Oh 1v1 gitu dong. Fair play men. Fair play lu, mati kan lu. Come on Big B. Mati lu akhirnya. Mati lu Bloody Mary. Gila ini formnya Big B men. Mati lu Bloody Mary. Pada macam-macam Big B Wolf nih udahlah. The best sheriff ever. This is the best sheriff, okay? Baju gua hilang. Gimana rasanya Bloody Mary? Rasa apa? Rasa jeruk? Apa lo gak suka lo sama gua? Sendiri lo sekarang ya? Sendiri lo sekarang. Silver bullet. Akhirnya Crooked Man. Mau ngapain lo? Mau kemana lo sekarang ha?
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Gak usah sok baik deh lo sama gua.
One good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Oh lo ngancam. Wow, lo ngancam.
I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Lo deal sama gue sekarang.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your
Gua
new
sheriff
boss.
men.
At least for the time being. You will bring me back alive.
Tapi itu sebenarnya mau sih. Bisa
Bisa
mungkin gue bakal bawa si Crooked Man hidup-hidup. Bisa mungkin ya.
And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
Tell me now.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Gak usah SKS deh dulu, gak usah baik.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
Tapi lo nyuruh, lo pusatnya. Lo ngancem.
All I'm asking for is a chance.
Bullcrap.
Oh, shit. I already talked to Georgie. I know you ordered their deaths.
Mr. Porgy is mistaken, I assure you.
Alah.
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
Tapi lo pusatnya.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will.
Gila, masih mau
As
ngaku.
long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question.
Apa?
What do you really care about here?
Gue peduli sama
Where this
masyarakat
case is
gue.
concerned, I mean. Do you really want
It's
the
about
truth?
justice,
This
man.
is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it.
Lu.
Georgie.
Lu. Dia juga,
He's
tapi
dead,
lu
isn't he?
pusatnya.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking
You're not-
forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
Iya,
I think
sini.
I'd rather hold on to it,
Oh.
if you don't mind. What do you say?
Enggak mau gua. Enggak. Lu nggak bisa megang pistol.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Udahlah.
You're
Nggak
under
bisa apa-apain.
arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Gua nggak spare dia karena dia harus dihukum
Your
secara adil,
punishment will follow.
secara hukum. Jadi masyarakat tahu. Kalau gua main hukum sendiri itu jatuhnya gua juga pembunuh, men. Itu main hakim sendiri namanya. Semoga pilihan gua benar.
I know.
Witching
I know.
well.
But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Gua tangkap di Crooked Man.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Ini dia.
Motherfucker.
Wuhuu! Ludahin sepuasnya.
Are you okay?
Okay.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into
I'm
some
fine.
trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse.
Mm-hmm.
You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Kasih Snow.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say
Wow.
for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get
Wow,
off?
udah, boy,
You think you have
tenang,
the right
tenang,
to just
tenang,
do this
masyarakat.
to people?
They
You're a
have done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Thank you, Snow.
Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt
Lu
you.
yang nyuruh-nyuruh.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you
Aduh,
again?
mulai deh
So
manipulasi.
you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my
Tapi dia yang
sister?
nyuruh,
Well, where
Lily.
is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel
Oh,
now?
mulai lo ya mau
Is he
manipulasi.
still out there?
I sincerely hope
Don't
not.
worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed.
Lu
his-
yang menyuruh.
What?
dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her
If you'd
finish.
wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Ngomong apa lo?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from
What?
the record book.
Bullshit!
Ah,
Like hell you
Stop
didn't.
the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the
Let me
other
speak to
crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
dia ngomong dulu.
Wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
Biar
The
kita
Crooked
tahu.
Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Crooked Man nggak ada apa-apanya.
You have the floor.
Cepet ngomong.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed
Perlu
those
nyuruh
women.
karena
It was his
diancam.
business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such
That's not what
bullshit.
Georgie said. Itu bukan Georgie. Georgie nggak ngomong itu,
Georgie
man.
seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Kalah.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful?
Enggak.
I answered your questions. I was willing to
It
cooperate.
was a trap.
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes. It's true.
Halah.
Loyal to the end.
Wah
They
gila
do
sih,
it because
dia
they
mau
want to protect
nge-gaslight
me,
ini mah.
because I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man just to save someone.
They did want to
What's
protect
he
you.
talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you.
Karena
You
diancam.
intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me
Ini kita harus
explain this to
menangin
you. My employees
apa
are
ya,
just that.
voting masyarakat
Hired
ke
help.
kita. Wah
I
ini
see some
gua
of them are here
versus
among you.
Crooked
They are
Man.
not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice.
Kasih tahu.
Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Jangan percaya, man.
but
Wasn't I?
That was
Crane
Crane.
was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Nah.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that
Diancam.
mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fable's
Untuk
get
bantuin
back.
rencana jahat lo.
Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but
Untuk kita nggak bakar, man.
refused.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow.
Snow
why would
made
you
a
want
mistake, okay?
Is that
Snow.
true? I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the
Yeah.
Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what
Wow.
he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
Makanya
We've
gue
made
bilang,
some mistakes.
ya kan?
I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
We'll do better.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to
He
his
took Faith
strength.
and Lily from us.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
Thank you, Beast.
You're all still afraid of him, even now.
Kan?
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town
Woo!
is over. And those girls
Semuanya di sisi kita,
will
men.
have their justice.
On take the leap. Let's go. Kita menang voting, Nyen. Nggak ada yang di sisi lu kan? Syukurin.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
Kalau bawa-bawa masa lalu
What
gua
are you
sih.
talking about?
What about?
Snow?
You can talk way
You
out
won't
of
be
this.
able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, you are responsible.
Yes, you're responsible.
Apa
Well, by
lu?
that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That was
Don't make him a
justified.
murderer.
Kan dia nyerang duluan, mau
Killing someone
gimana?
who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me. It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already
Lu.
discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where have
internally.
I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
You're the one on
You think
trial,
you
man.
shouldn't be held accountable.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Kalah, disuruh kan.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It's simply...
Udahlah, lempar dia, men.
Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story.
Apa lu yang
They
nyuruh?
want to scapegoat me for their own tangled...
Alah.
But they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
Wah gila sih dimanipulasi sih semua orang.
Isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
That's not true.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly
Wah
played
udahlah
with
ini
their
manipulasi semua, men.
judging you, treating you as mindless children, too
Please.
stupid to command your own
Jangan sampai
destiny.
dia lolos,
Without
so.
me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Nursa? Oh, dia bebas. Leher
I
bebas.
wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't
Yes,
you
yes,
take
yes,
a
yes, yes,
moment
yes.
to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
Oh sekarang dia sudah ngomong.
I'd like to... I need to say
Akhirnya dia
something.
bisa ngomong, men.
We're kind of in the
Go ahead, go ahead.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Syukurin.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to
Bebas.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
She wants
Be
to all be
quiet.
free.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and
Nah, lu
Lily.
apa saksi?
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Confirm.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always
Woo!
him.
You're winning the
Georgie would have
crowd.
never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one
Bener-bener ya.
sinking ship to the
Ukurin
next.
lo kena.
So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away
Udah lo,
and now you
selesai lo
want mercy?
ngomong.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Dah lu, diam.
Well done then.
Kena lu.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody.
Oh,
We
sekarang
can
eksekusi ya.
imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help.
itu.
We'll use magic.
Alah, magic,
I'm
magic.
sure
Good
he-
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you
I'm making
aren't
the call.
suggesting yourself.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed
Thank you, Bluebeard.
representative here.
Right.
Meskipun lu
Maybe
berantem
we
sama
should
gua.
decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay.
Diplomasi.
Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Oke, men.
Just do what you think is right.
Kita ngapain nih?
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Putusin
Teach him
palanya,
a
lock him
fucking
up,
lesson.
atau
No.
gua
He
pengen
has to
ngelem.
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get
Gua
rid of him.
mau lempar dia ke witching well. Biar dia nggak keluar lagi.
Everyone, I'm
Not this way.
Yo! Wah, udahlah. Nggak ada ampun gua. Tolong. Anybody? Oh, udahlah, nggak kasih ampun udah. Nggak kasih ampun gua.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Udahlah, gua malas.
You're going to miss
Dah.
me.
no. I won't.
Nggak peduli gua. Udahlah. Mati lu udah. Woo! Let's go. Mati lu udah. Ini make sure. Syukurin. Let's go. Udah kelar. Recruitment udah nggak ada. Biarin. Biar dia nggak kemana-mana lagi. Ableton sekarang takut dan Big Fat Wolf. Biarin. Gue polisi.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Akhirnya. Lega. Biarin. Gue polisi. Balik lagi ke apartemen. Luxury apartment. One day later. Ngantuk, Sheriff. What's done is done, bro. Mana kita sekarang? Kelar, sudah mencari crooked man.
Hey, Sheriff.
Halo.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
Hai.
This fucking line.
Kenapa lo nggak suka? Halo. Nggak ada yang berani macam-macam sekarang. Bagus lah.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Oh, thanks.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Oh, sibuk banget Snow.
We'll talk later, okay?
Okay. What's up, Bluebeard? Apa lo?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Bagus lah. Gua bukannya rasa ditakutin ya, tapi emang dia tuh emang ancaman.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Colin. Ya ampun. Colin. Kita nggak nge-send dia ke farm, kita nggak nge-send si Froggy ke farm juga. Mana kita sekarang? Geledek Yellow Brick, the roadhouse.
I'm going. Jesus.
Lo kan beli glamour. Lo dia nggak jadi beli
We
glamour.
only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
Bye.
Nice fucking day.
I don't. Sorry about all this.
Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Maaf ya. Wah, berarti
Sorry
uangnya nggak
about
bisa
all
ya.
this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby.
Yeah?
I have something.
Apa?
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please?
Apa itu?
Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you
Sure.
could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one.
She'll love it.
They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Your dad
Your dad broke the rules, TJ. You're not allowed to stay in Fabletown without a glamour.
Okay.
Sorry,
Come on.
DJ.
It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Yuk.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Bye, TJ. Hati-hati ya. Jadi anak
Hey,
baik.
Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
How should I know?
Kasihan. Dadah. Hati-hati ya.
Saying goodbye?
Nerissa? Ngapain ngomong Nerissa?
Hi.
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 You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let it go.
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own.
Apa sih? Kenapa nggak dirimu?
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet.
Well, what did you do? What did you do?
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were trying to protect them.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
Amen. Lumayan.
Here.
Thank you. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
What?
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Jadi dia toh yang naruh kepalanya Faith.
I walked her over here, and I left
A piece
her.
of fabric.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
I'm sorry you had to do that.
Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Thank you.
You've been given this job for a reason.
Thank you, Narissa.
And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew
I haven't done
if
some
anyone
good.
stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
Gue berharap gue
At
gak
least
kena
done
baik.
some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Are the same?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Wait. Faith kan bilang gitu di episode 1.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
Trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faye?
said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Wait! Yo! Go after her! Go after her!
I'll see you around, Wolf.
What? Otak gue nggak jalan. Man, jadi maksud dia si Nerissa itu adalah Fate, itu adalah dugaan gue. Mungkin di sini kalau gue lihat si Fate ini kayak diancam sama Crooked Man, jadi dia nge-glamour sama Nerissa dan Nerissa nge-glamour sebagai Fate. Jadi kepala yang kita temuin yang di episode pertama adalah kepalanya Nerissa. Apa jangan-jangan si gue bingung. Apa jangan-jangan si Nerissa tadi si Fate yang berglamour sebagai Nerissa tadi, menurut gue itu Fate. Mungkin mereka diancam, makanya si Fate yang berglamour Nerissa ini gimana caranya ngasih tahu. Wow, this is so, ngerti kan, paham kan maksud gue? Jadi si Fate awalnya diancam sama Crooked Man, dan Crooked Man itu ngancam si Fate kan, sama. Nah, si Fate ini sama Nerissa mungkin ada kayak tukeran wajah atau tubuh. Jadi si yang Nerissa jadi Fate jadi Nerissa. Wah, ini butuh jawaban sih, benar-benar sih gila sih ini plot twistnya. Untungnya kayaknya season 2 katanya tahun ini rilis, men. Gila sih. Kamu bohong. Aduh, gua nge-freeze banget, gila. Gila sih plot twistnya. Gila, seru. You lied to him about seeing beauty. Ya, sorry. Ini rekap ya. The Seas mati. Biarin. I don't care. Just wait for Tim. Oke, ini status. Wah, gila. Dan continue-nya nanti, guys. Ada komiknya nih ternyata nih, guys. Dan oke, itu sekian The Wolf Among Us. Kali ini tamat, selesai, guys. Menurut kalian gimana, guys? Wah, itu endingnya seru banget sih. Gue sampai nge-freeze kepala gue. Masih gak nyangka loh, sumpah. Kaget loh. Gimana, guys? Thumbs up if you like. Smash like in this video. And I'll see you guys di video selanjutnya. Bye-bye!